Want to become a polymath, mastering diverse skills like art, engineering, and strategy? This video is for you. Now is an ideal time to embrace polymathy, especially with current academic and critical thinking challenges. My aim is to inspire you to explore multiple skills, similar to figures like Tony Stark or Batman. By the end, you'll learn how to excel in various fields. I'll also share tips for efficient learning. First, let's define polymathy and its importance. Polymathy is excelling in multiple knowledge areas, not just dabbling. Polymaths achieve mastery in diverse fields through curiosity, like Leonardo da Vinci or Marie Curie. They were creators, scientists, and inventors. While generalists adapt, polymaths seek expertise, focusing on depth. Why do we need polymaths? Society favors specialists, pushing us towards single careers early in life. Specialization is fine, but can cause tunnel vision. Narrow focus leads to a fragmented worldview. You excel at one thing, but miss interconnected knowledge driving innovation. Polymathy breaks this mold, enabling creativity, problem-solving, and unique insights. Polymathy isn't about perfection, but lifelong learning and curiosity. It's striving for excellence despite limited time, leading life with curiosity. Childhood starts with questioning, but societal expectations reduce this. Polymathy aims for the maximum, not just the minimum. Being a polymath isn't nerdy. It's embracing curiosity and breaking free from the idea that you can only be good at one thing. Explore, experiment, and fulfill a greater purpose. Today is the perfect time to be a polymath because of access to free knowledge via the internet. Instant global communication and AI like ChatGPT provide resources that were once science fiction. If you don't start now, you'll regret it. Mastering anything requires self-mastery. This section covers self-actualization, discovery, and preparation. Becoming a polymath starts with a growth mindset. Skills developed through effort, not just talent. Don't be limited by current knowledge. Acknowledge how much you don't know, avoiding the Dunning-Kruger effect by staying humble and open to learning. Set realistic expectations. Mastery takes time. Instead of goals, create systems you can consistently follow. Consistent, simple habits beat complex, unreliable plans. Steady progress compounds over time. Aim for 1% improvement daily. Prioritize mental and physical health as foundations. Poor health leads to stress, burnout, and reduced energy. Exercise, eat well, and sleep enough to maintain peak condition. There is no brains over bronze argument. Working out promotes discipline, perseverance, and commitment, all crucial for a polymath. It is generic advice to prioritize health and time management. I want you to realize the importance of these things and implement them in your life. Effective time management involves organization, task prioritization, and scheduling. Overcome procrastination by starting with the easiest task to build momentum. Minimize distractions like addictions and excessive phone use, which can decrease productivity. Create a distraction-free learning environment. Engage with others by joining communities, studying with peers, and exchanging ideas to accelerate growth. Consider sharing your journey publicly to build a personal brand. This allows for accountability, constructive criticism, and stronger communication skills. Mistakes become learning opportunities and you gain confidence. Speaking from experience, starting my own channel was one of the best decisions I've ever made. To become an expert, we need criteria. Vertasium has a great video on this, but here's a summary of the 4 criteria. First, repeated attempts with feedback. Thousands of practice hours paired with consistent feedback to correct errors. Second, a valid environment. Mastery requires a predictable environment, not luck. Third, Timely feedback. Immediate feedback helps experts adjust and learn, like athletes. Fourth, deliberate practice. Continuously challenging weaknesses with passion. Now that we know these criteria, let's learn how to learn. In the preparation stage, decide what to learn and map a step-by-step plan. Learning roadmaps exist online. Don't overthink this step. Plan quickly to avoid procrastination. Learning occurs in 3 phases. First, recollection, rote learning. Memorizing information without deep understanding. This is foundational, but incomplete. Second, interpretation. Explaining concepts in your own words, connecting ideas, and thinking critically. Now you understand what you didn't know before. Third, application, higher comprehension, teaching concepts, creating new ideas, and solving complex problems. Mastery pushes boundaries, filling niche gaps. To level up from the initial to final phase, embrace the learning journey itself. Mastery involves long plateaus between progress. Resist being a dabbler who quits, an obsessive who burns out, or a hacker who settles for mediocrity. Plateaus are periods of steady practice without visible improvement. Embrace them for long-term success. To navigate plateaus, seek guidance from mentors and commit to consistent practice. Find joy in the process and approach challenges with a problem-solving mindset, taking responsibility. If you're not planning your day, you're unfocused. Always push your limits, but balance effort with rest. Mastery requires patience, persistence, and adaptability, even during slow progress. Finally, here are additional tips for accelerating learning. First, speed reading helps efficiently go through material. Identify key information before reading. Second, use memory techniques like the memory palace or active recall and spacing. Deeply understand topics to solidify memory. Third, practice critical thinking by deeply analyzing concepts and questioning until you achieve aha moments. Fourth, test your capabilities with practice exams. Fifth, connect ideas across disciplines to improve creative thinking and adaptability. This also trains pattern recognition. Lastly, leverage technology fully. Use AI tools like ChatGPT to explain concepts simply. Use Google's Notebook LM for AI-assisted study guides with your own data. Feed lectures, books, and materials to AI for summaries, explanations, or practice questions. I'm not sponsored. I just recommend what I use. Mastery, like polymathy, is about dedication to the process, not perfection. Success comes from loving the journey. Be committed to learning and stay consistent. Practice, experience, and hard work with resilient effort beat talent alone. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content and leave a thumbs up if you like this video. See you next time. Peace.